Oh, there we go. I think we're live. Yay. Hello people, this is Borg the Barbarian. Yeah, this is the start of Might and Magic Mondays where I am going to start, hopefully introduce a few people to the wonderful world of peak Might and Magic. That is to say, the period roughly between Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and either Might and Magic 8 or Heroes of Might and Magic 4. I would say between that's the peak Might and Magic, and anything outside. The early stuff is good if you want to go really retro, but generally anything after that is kind of meh. Yeah, meh. Ah. So, yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But today we're going to be doing, starting a playthrough of Might and Magic 6, a game that I'm not entirely sure I've ever successfully completed, to be honest. I've definitely completed Might and Magic 7 and Might and Magic 8, but I don't know if I've ever actually completed Might and Magic 6. I mean, I've got the you accidentally blew up the world ending, I've gotten that, but I don't know if I've ever gotten the congratulations you won without blowing up the world ending. So hopefully we'll get that today. Also, you may notice we have a splash screen. It's almost like I'm improving. I'm a bit less terrible. But for now, let's get this going.
3DO.
Oh, that helped. There we go. Now, can I make this bigger?
They came from the depths of the void, an ancient enemy of an ancient people.
Yep, there we go.
No one knows why they hate us so, or why they have made war upon us. Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven.
There we go.
Though their origins and purpose are shrouded in mystery, their plan is simple. They travel, they land.
Nice little bit of an opening intro.
And they conquer. Now, they are here on our world to do to us what they have done to so many others. And they will do it, unless someone stops them.
No, that's not me in the back. My beard's much better than his.
Look, I see a way out.
Mid-90s cinematics. Say mid-90s, this was probably what, 97, 98? I don't know, somewhere around then.
Come with me. You have much to learn before you can deal with the likes of those monsters. Since the arrival of the devils, foul creatures and evil spirits have appeared throughout the land. These signs and omens can have but one meaning, that your destiny is part of the mandate of heaven.
Okay, let me just resize this window a bit more. You shouldn't notice anything, but it just makes life a bit easier for me. I'd say that's a good size. Turn my volume down a bit. And yeah, definitely tell me if the audio's a bit, or the audio balance is a bit off, because I have no way of knowing unless people tell me. At least not until after the fact. But yeah, OBS is showing everything should be good. You might not know it, but I've actually, tried to make things better. I'm not entirely sure how I made things better, but it all seems to be working. So, no games to load. I cleared it out before I started. So yeah, this game kind of follows on from the events of Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which I'm probably not going to do a playthrough anytime soon. I used to play it quite a bit, but it is quite old and a bit clunky looking and tuning. And yes, I know I've just finished a playthrough of Wolfenstein 3D, and I'm saying that, but for me, and to be fair, for most people, the peak of the Heroes of Might and Magic franchise, is it a franchise? Series, I think series works better, is Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which I, at the moment, Onolumi is doing a playthrough, so if you want to watch some much better streamer play through that, I'd advise you to go watch her channel. I'm not going to put a link somewhere because I'm not that competent. But yeah, go watch her for her playthrough of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'll probably get to it at some point. But here we're playing what's actually the main series, which a lot of people have forgotten about, which is just Might and Magic. Might and Magic 1 to 5 were kind of more in the Eye of the Beholder vein of RPGs. You know, a lot of tile-based movement, that sort of thing, which are fine, but I could just never really get into them. Might and Magic 6 is where they move to a freely explorable 3D world to the limits of the mid to late 90s. And I just found them a lot easier to get into. This is Might and Magic 6, in my opinion, definitely the hardest of the 3 good open world Might and Magics.
Having cheated death during the night of shooting stars, you find yourself as far from your village of Sweetwater as old Falagar's magic could take you. 3 years have passed while Falagar imparted what knowledge he could to train you in your chosen professions. But the time came at last when he could teach you no more, and you have ventured into the world to seek your fame and fortune. Now, a world away from your lost home, you have stumbled across evidence of a terrible conspiracy involving a new religious cult. 5 letters from King Roland to his wife Catherine, and a letter from the King of the Devils to a wicked traitor named Sulman have turned up in an abandoned goblin camp. Your fate seems inextricably bound to these letters and that awful night, and your role in the events to come may be larger than anyone could imagine. The tools you have are but a small sum of gold, your wits, and a lot of potential. The roads ahead are infinite, and all the choices are yours to make. So choose wisely. Good luck.
Yeah, I was not expecting that little bit of a talk through. It's been a while since I paid any attention to it, to be honest. Excuse me a second. So, I used to play this game quite a bit, but when I was clearing out the saves, it came back that I hadn't played just the basic Might and Magic 6 since 2018, so I'm a little bit rusty. But not too bad. So, party creation. You've got a choice of 6 classes, you can have a number of skills, and your stats and all of that sort of stuff. And this is just pick a picture. This guy always looks a bit like a ghoul to me, you know, big ghoul. Now, some of you might expect me to go just with a knight or a paladin because I am a barbarian and we do like to crush things with giant axes. But this game can be a bit challenging and you kind of want to have certain skills. So I'm actually going... but first of all, I'm not going to look like the ghoul. I'm just going to go with that. And I'm going to be a cleric. I'm going to be a cleric because at least I get to hit things with a hammer, which is always nice. It says maces, but it covers hammers. You know, it's a heavy thing on the end of a stick to hit people with. There's not much to what, you know, not like that. But more to the point, it means I get access to body magic, spirit magic, and mind magic, which are 3 magic schools that I definitely want to have in my party. And being a cleric means I can later on get light and dark magic, which the remainder of my party won't get. But for now, let's see. Mace is fine, let's just go straight for the magics. How do you add points? Oh, there we are. So clerics base their spell points on their personality. Alexis is an archer. Good, I want an archer. In fact, I want 2 archers. In fact, you know what? I want 3 archers. Archers are kind of a mix of fighter and spellcaster, so they're basically a mix of the knight class and the sorcerer class. They're not as good at magic as sorcerers, sorry, and they're not as good at fighters as knights. Sort of. In this game, it really doesn't matter so much. In later games, the differences become a lot more stark, and they do actually suffer a bit for it. Oh, I can use hotkeys. Yep, that works. Well, it's not a hotkey, but you know, key shortcuts. So in later games of the series, the difference between them becomes a bit more stark, and they do appreciably poorer when it comes to their magic casting. But here, you've got less spell. Maximum spell points will be lower, and you can't learn. The archers can't learn light magic or dark magic. And that's it. No, that's it. That's the entirety of how they're inferior to sorcerers in this game. And I'm just going to take all 3 of those points into my might, even though I'm the clerk. If I should put that there. Borg. I'll just put Borg. It doesn't want names that long. And I really don't care about these people. If there were people in chat right now, I could maybe, you know, ask you what your names are, name these people after you, but you're not here, are you? So, no, you just get... Alexis, good enough. You just get the default names. Let's see. Bow, air magic. Good enough, good enough. I really want to give them a spear. Identify item, disarm. Well, you can do identify item, you can do disarm. You can do... perception actually has its uses. And then you can all just get fire. Yeah, I think that's a good party. So I've got me, obviously. Doesn't have my beard. Just so few options. Hi, Mr. Organizer. Do you want to be someone in the party? Who would you like to be?
Pick me. You gotta pick. Hey, you can count on me.
I'll be fit for you.
Ready? You want to win? Come on.
Hey, you gotta. You ready? Let's go.
You don't want to be anyone in the party?
Pick me. Pick me. You gotta choose.
Ready?
Don't want to be an archer? I'm making you an archer anyway, because I am a... Oh yeah, yeah, chat can be quite delayed. Now you get, if I don't respond immediately, one, I might just not have seen it, because it is just a little window off to my side here, and yeah, there is quite a delay. Well, I am a... You don't want to be anyone? Yeah. I don't know, you could be... Do we really need this guy to be Nathaniel? Okay. But, where was I before I noticed there was someone in the chat? Yeah, so I've got me here as a cleric, because the cleric can learn the spirit, mind, and... What's the other one? Body. Yeah, body magic, spirit magic, and mind magic, which the archers can't. But also, being a pure caster, he can also learn the light and the dark magic, which generally helpful. The archers, they're a mix of knight and sorcerer. They can learn the elemental magic of fire, air, earth, and water. Yes, those are the 4 elements. But they can't learn the spirit, mind, and body magic, and they're not full casters, so they can't learn the light and dark magic. But generally speaking, as there's utility spells, so it's always good to have a elemental caster. But far more than that, there's very good air and fire spells for dealing with very powerful enemies and just completely cheesing them. And fair warning, I am going to be deploying much cheese in this playthrough, because this is actually a fairly tough game. So, new Sorper goal. Oh, yep. This is an old... Welcome to New Sorper goal. This is an old game, so I'm having to use the page up, page down to look up and down. But that's fine. What we really need to do, though, is... There's hidden secrets at the start of this. I'm not entirely sure where they are, but it's something like... clicking around here or something. No, that's us. I should just go and get the scroll. I think there's a scroll that's designed to make it a bit easier. How do I remember where the scroll is? I think it's in one of these bushes or something. Nope. Actually, I should load up my characters, because they don't actually have their bows equipped. These are just clubs. They're a very basic weapon. You don't need any skills to use them, but they also don't benefit from any skills. It's just a pure club.
Yes. Yes.
So let's give these guys their spells.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
First aid.
Okay.
Let's remove fear
Okay.
because cleric. So the original games, all the fighting was done in this turn-based mode. And then enemies move and you get to move and it'll all be a thing. But in this game they introduced the real-time combat, which is what we'll be using because it's just better. I mean, there's cheesing you can do with the turn-based combat, and I know I said I'd be deploying cheese, but I actually find the real-time to be quite a bit easier. Oh, I'm being attacked from people with sticks and magic. Thing is, we don't actually want to take those guys on yet, so let's just head back here. Where was that?
Have a look around.
No, that's not the place.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
Let's just have a rest there. Somewhere in something there's a scroll of flight, which is what we need. That wasn't it. I think that just gave me a bit of food. Should probably refresh my memory on this stuff sooner. What we want is at the top. Why can't I get in there? Where's that trees away? What we want is up here somewhere. There's a spot you click on and it takes you to a hidden place. Which isn't actually that hidden, but it's an in-game area. Come on, where the fuck is it? I need to find that scroll, aren't I? Okay, where was the scroll? It's in the tree somewhere. Oh, might as well loot these crates. See?
I don't know.
Hammer. You might not know what it is, but I don't need you to know what it is. I just need you to wield it. I am using the grey face patch, so hopefully that they didn't remove it for that, because that would be annoying. Because I was looking forward to doing this. I was looking forward to get into that hidden place. Oh, more enemies. You know what? I'm just going to have to come back once I've gotten a scroll of flight from somewhere. Or a scroll of jump, that would work. You know what?
Yes.
I should really use
Yes.
start using my magic, because that's what it's there for.
Yes.
These aren't the best spells that you start off with,
Yes.
but they're good enough for this. Yeah, and that magic. I think that counted as a drop. Plenty of loot just laying around. Sell this. Don't really need the ingredients. Yeah, all these trees are just, they give you food. Oh yeah, the will sometimes give you permanent bonuses.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
Another little kip, get the health and the mana back up. I can't remember where you get the bloody spell scroll. I thought it was along here somewhere, but apparently not. Fortunately, there's no real time limits to get stuff done in this game.
Anything?
What we need is scroll of jump. What we need is to join the guilds, because you can't just go to a guild and say, I want to buy stuff. No, you actually have to join it first. Trainers that make your... Oh, plane's end.
Thank you.
Fortunately, joining a guild is actually incredibly cheap. It's just a matter of finding the right person. I think in later games,
Thank you.
joining fee is like 50 gold, which is
What are you looking at?
ridiculously low. See, this guy will teach me new skills. For gold. The actual learning is a bit more expensive.
Hello, how are you?
Let's just grab these crests.
Hello.
Expert meditation would be good, as would expert bodybuilder, but
Hello.
we can't learn those yet.
Hello.
Okay. And yes, this is full walking speed. Oh, I appear to have pressed something there. Yeah, this is full walking speed. It doesn't get faster.
Hello.
When you go into
Hello, how are
buildings,
you?
you've got people that will level up your skill proficiency if you're already good enough. Because your skills have level. Oh, it's easy if I do this. So your skills have a basic level, and as you level it up, it gets better. But you can also level up how proficient you are at it a different way, from normal to expert to master to, in later games, grandmaster, and it also makes your skill do more. So if I had this character had expert bow, they'd be able to shoot more quickly. The normal skill is skill added attack bonus. That just means I'm more likely to hit. The expert makes me reduce the recovery time. That just means I get to shoot quicker, or do another action sooner. And the master, it lets you fire 2 arrows on every attack. which doesn't really benefit from having the skill that much higher, but the other two do. Oh, and of course, each one you get the normal and the expert and the master all combined. So you don't give up being able to hit more often to reduce the recovery time. You get it all. It's all good.
Good day.
If you can afford to upgrade your skills, you should. That's the long and short of it.
I need your help.
Okay, another crest. What's the bounty hunt? Hydra. Yeah, we're not finding a Hydra around here. Now then. I don't know where that scroll is. I'm gonna see if they've got a spell book here in the guild of elements.
The magic of fire, air, water, and earth.
Just need jump. Jump would do if you've got jump. Do you have jump? No, you don't. So, what can I do? Can't level up yet. I've got an idea. I mean, it's entirely possible I'm just completely misremembering where that scroll is. Oh! The scroll was here! Yeah. Just here somewhere. Well, that's that. So let's make a quick save here. Borg the Barbarian. Now, with this... somewhere around here. Oop. There we go. Now I've seen some people suggest that you should do the hold and pause thing before doing this, but you really don't need to. You just need to move your ass. 20 to all stats permanently. That's some good cheese. There's another secret here somewhere, which takes you to here.
I got a bad feeling.
Which,
about
you
this
know what,
place.
I'm not going to do this bit of cheese because it's a bit too cheesy. But this is the level designed in the layout of the offices of the people who made the game. And the NPCs going around are people who worked on it. New World Computing. And I found something. I'm going to take these cloaks. I see no reason not to. Oh, I should give him the hammer. The hammer's better than what he's got. These cloaks aren't anything, but those 20 points to all stats, that was huge. That's a as you can see from the health and magic bars. We haven't lost health, we haven't lost magic. It's just our base level's gone up so much, it looks like we have. Just from increasing those stats, we've got nearly double on both. Well, more than 50% at least. So that's pretty huge. I'm not going to go all the way through this one because, yeah, you know. But it's a good little spot. Now, oh, and that takes you back to New Sorpigal. There is an item in. There's a space you can get a blessing in that office area that will just give you a temporary big boost in stats. But we don't need to worry about that. Let's just take this 20. So now, we're just much stronger. We have a lot more health. We hit more often. We hit harder. We have more magic. All lovely things just caused by getting those extra stats.
Hello, come on in.
Let's get a quest there. So this is basic Might and Magic 6, the good old games version, up to date with the grey face patch, which doesn't change the game too much, but it does improve the engine slightly, as well as fixing a couple of bugs. There's also the Might, and well, there's a bunch of mods people have made over the years, but there's also the Might and Magic 6, 7 and 8 combining mod, which I do have, but I'm going to save that to play afterwards. after I've gone through more vanilla 6, 7 and 8 experience. Because one of the main crest and levels in the... sorry, let me get my words out. Where's that goblin going? Yeah, one of the main crests and levels and all that sort of stuff are left more or less the same in the combined mod. It also increases your party capacity to 5, it adds a bunch of new equipment from across the various games. It really does change it up a little bit. So I thought, you know what, if you're going to do that one, do it after doing the more vanilla versions first. And the grey face patch is just bug fixing, and as far as I'm aware it's just bug fixing and a couple of engine improvements. Like the ability for me to change the one, have it in window mode at all, and 2, change the window size. For me at least, just because it makes it easier. Something a bit bigger than the old 640 by whatever the hell it used to be. Oh, hold on. So I just poked something there. Gotta stop poking things. But yeah, this is a lot better organised for this one than I have been so far. Which, ouch, I forgot he doesn't have a disarm trap. Blech. But you go down the temple, get a bit of healing up. It's not that expensive. I'm making gold faster than you'd think they would have fixed up. Was there even a bug? I'm taking tiny little drops and taking health damage. That can actually kill you. It can kill your unconscious party members.
Can we assist you? Be with you.
So yeah, just go temple, 10 gold PCs each, because there's nothing fancy. If they were poisoned or diseased, there might, you might have to pay. You'd have to pay a bit extra because that's a more complicated bit of healing.
The magic of fire,
But
air,
for
water,
just
and
the
earth.
basic stuff, yeah, it's cheap. Don't worry about it. Just pay for it. Some spells, but nothing I really want. I forgot there's another one over here. Guild of the
The
Self.
magic of spirit, mind, and body.
But don't need any of those spells for now. I want them later, but they're expensive. And right now, just don't need them.
Got that one.
This red goblin, there's a goblin king. Enemies usually, each type of enemy usually comes in 3 tiers. You've got your basic goblin, your goblin shaman, and your goblin king. Color coded for your convenience. Color coded? Did I say corroded? Color coded for your convenience. And each one is just tougher, and sometimes they have different abilities. But as you can see from that little bar just below their name, the Goblin King's got quite a bit more health than the regular. I think the Goblin Shaman's the one that can shoot fire arrows, and the Goblin King can shoot fire arrows and is just tougher in general.
Pleased to meet you.
Expert learning training. I do want to learn that skill. I just don't know when I can. Yeah, like I said, it's been a few years. 2018 was the last time I played this game. Oh, I see you there, little chest.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ah. Aha.
Don't really need that bless thing, because this guy knows, I know bless. What do I mean this guy? That's me! That's Borg! The cleric. He knows bless, so I don't really need to worry about that scroll.
Closed.
Let's see what that place has to offer.
Well,
This
look
is another
who's
one of the
here.
guilds. Oh, that's a good guild.
Wouldn't
Merchant.
be without it.
Merchant. Merchant.
Wouldn't be without it.
Merchant.
Wouldn't be without it.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Without it.
overload
Wouldn't
those.
be without it.
Always just good to have. So if I give this
I
guy
don't
all
know.
the
I don't know.
utility skills as well. This guy, it's me.
I don't know.
I can use magic horseshoes, which each one gives you 2 skill points. To level up skill to the next level, you need 1 more point than the skill is already at. So for level 1 skill, you need 2 skill points. And I want... What do I want? Oh, what do I want? I do want merchant, but not right now. Identify item. Disarm trap and identify item.
Ah,
See?
I don't know.
The higher tier item, the harder it is to identify. I don't really need to get that hammer identified, but I'm just going to do it just to show you a couple of things.
Closed.
If it wasn't flatly closed. Let's just wait till dawn. A lot easier to wait around
Looking for a
than it is in
weapon?
Skyrim. So you can also pay to have things identified, and it'll just say be whatever costing gold pieces it is. So that was 67 gold. And it's probably, I think it's the same amount of gold to identify anything from, you know, an unidentified stick to the mightiest of artifacts. But not every merchant can identify every item. 2d4, 2d5, see, dark hammer's just better. Plus 3. 2d5 plus 3, it's certainly a lot better than the 1d3 of the club and the 2d4 plus 2 of the wicked mace.
Looking for a weapon?
So let's also just sell these. And because we've got merchant, it adjusts the price. So we'll be able to buy things for less and sell things for more. I don't really have anything I'm interested in.
Come again.
Oh, that reminds me. Let's skip ahead a couple of hours because I want to visit. I think I have enough gold. I want to visit the more upstanding guild, which is only open in daytime.
Can I help you find anything?
Which isn't this place, this is the magic shop. It sells miscellaneous items, some of which are magical. Don't need anything in there at the moment. Oh, I do, I just don't want to spend money on it. 9 o'clock. There
What are
we
you
go.
looking at?
So this place will give us skills. And I want to give my archers... all the skills are kind of useful, but I really want to give them spears. I don't know why, I just like it when my archers have
That will be
spears.
useful.
So now all of my archers can equip spears. I don't have any spears to give them, but they can equip them. So let's just rest up. We don't need to be in a rush.
Enjoy your stay.
So we've got a few quests. If I open up the map, over here in the bottom left there's the castle that's infested by goblins. Down here there's just a bunch of angry people that like to shoot magic at me. They're just angry with me for some reason. They just attack people. And over here we've got the former Temple of Barb that's kind of been overrun by vermin. And there's a few things in there we might want to do. So I think we should go over there. Dungeons in this game are kind of long.
Hello. How are you?
I mean physically long, it can take
Pleased
a
to
while to
meet
get
you.
through them. Do I have all the quests? Give that to him. Castle. Find that thing in the Temple of Bar. Kill the Spider Queen. Rescue the girl. And that thing over there. Yeah, I think that's everything that's in the Temple of Bar. So let's go do that. Oop.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and you can yell at people
Yeah.
if they get in your way, which is very helpful. That's quite cool. can I get a spell of static pulp? What's it called? Sparks, that's the spell I want. Yep, I forgot about those.
Got that one.
Feels like an episode of Barbarian Keyboard again. See, with the casting the wizard eye spells, it reveals certain things on the map depending on how good you are at casting air spells. So the little red dots are enemies, yellow dots are dead enemies, green dots are friendly NPCs, and by friendly I mean they're not hostile. And they've all run off and I can't reach them.
I don't know.
You can do that, you can do that, you can do that, you can do that. I'm gonna go rest and see if they'll come back so I can kill them properly. Oh, there's a little red thing under it, yep. So kill him, turns to yellow. Greens are friendly NPCs. White is just point of interest. I don't. My air magic ability isn't high enough for that to show up yet. And there's the other one, which is blue, which is items. But again, don't have the ability to see that just yet.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
So hopefully, those enemies that ran off will have returned to their where they like to loiter around. I'd say of the 3 games, this one is definitely the one where the world feels a bit more like a world. You know, the villages have quite a few buildings in them. Once we get to, I think the city's called Freehaven, it's huge. It's a lot more of this is an actual place. Later games, 7 and 8, they kind of streamlined it quite a bit. So the cities and the towns are all a lot smaller, the buildings are more likely to have people that you want to talk into rather than just randos living there. Strange squeaking echoes from behind the front doors. At one time a temple of Bar, a foul curse caused the old heavens to move away. Yes, they cursed it. They're evil. Spoilers! The temple of Bar are pretty evil. Oh, that's going badly. I'm just gonna run away from that. Run away! Run away! Oh, and I've got disease. That's annoying. Pop that on your head.
I believe it worked. I don't know.
Pop that on your head.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
You know what? I think I'm going to travel, see if I can get some better spells. Because some spells are more useful than others. And the spell I'm using at the moment, the static charge, it's a good little just for shot, but it's not that effective, really.
Magic of fire, air,
And I do want to learn those other spells. Oh, Sparks, that's the one I want. Sparks is a good spell. Fortunately, that's the only Sparks he had.
Yes.
So let's give it to you. Sparks.
Okay.
So this just shoots out one little static charge that does a little bit of damage. Quite quick casting, gets out there, it's all good. In fact, if you get to Master, you can cast it for free. Yeah, the spell abilities, whether you're expert or mastered, actually changes individual spells, not just a broad, you know, flat bonus to air magic. Each spell has different effects depending on your ability. So, yeah, Wizard Eye. It says shows terrain and monsters. You see the terrain anyway, but it does show the monsters and hostiles and, you know, anything in red. Get to expert, it will show treasure in blue, and at master it shows points of interest, which are just usually you can interact with them in some main. It's just kind of weird. But Sparks shoots out 3 attacks at once. Sparks is a good spell. If you can, once we get all the archers loaded up with the ability to cast Sparks, you'll be a lot more powerful. Really good for just wiping out hordes of weaker enemies when they're trying to mass on you. And these bats, they're actually classed as a weaker enemy. I know they tore the shit out of us before, but there's a few tier 3 ones in there. So let's just do that, and oh, she's done. No loss. Just have a quick rest. Back in. Yeah, it's those vampire bats that are doing the damage. Well, as long as we can do that, no loss. Yeah. So there's 2 of these vampire ones. And the weaker ones take the hits for them. And you just fuck off. See, that's how easily the normal bats go down. The vampire bats, they're a bit tougher. So let's nip out. Get a bit of healing, get you cured of your disease, because she's diseased. Some point before next one of these I do, I'll have to dig out the list of how to make black potions, because it's
Can we assist you?
It's actually, you can make them almost pretty much from level, yeah, you can make them pretty much from level 1 in this game. It's just knowing how. Actually, I should show you how you level up. So if I open this, you can see the levels in green. That means you can level up. But how do you level up? Well, you go to a training ground and you pay someone to train you to the next level. It also tells you how much experience you need for the next level. But that was 9 gold per person. We're now level 2, which means we've got 5 skill points to play with. So for you, I actually want you to all work on your air magic, because air magic's what we're going to be using to clear out the useless trash mobs. Disarm trap would be good for you, just because we don't want chests blowing up in our face. Can't remember, does this place restock its stock daily? Because if so, we might be able to buy some different spells.
The magic of fire, air,
Sparks.
water, and earth.
And the downside, we're low money. But we can buy sparks.
Okay.
So now we've got 2 people who can use sparks. I'm being harassed by a fly. So I'd love to be training them all up in other skills, but we just don't have the currency for that at the moment.
Looking for a weapon?
So let's sell what we've got, because this is kind of useless stuff.
Come again.
I don't know.
Do we need the leather? We can't use the leather, so we might as well sell it.
merchandise. Come back soon.
And we've got some miscellaneous rings, and they sell quite well. Would have been nice to get the merchant up a bit more before we sold these, but it's not that big a deal. These are all pretty basic rings. Yeah, all the equipment and the rings and everything else come in their own tiers, usually with bigger bonuses. So, like, you can tell what tier it is by the plus.
I don't know.
Oh, let's see if someone can
I don't know.
modify that.
I don't know. Ah.
Ordinary helmet is a +2. Why is that broken?
There's nothing I can do.
This helmet, I think it's a +6. It's the next tier up from that one, but we can't identify it yet. It still gives all the bonuses. It's just we don't know it yet. Let's see if we can get that +2 helmet fixed.
Don't touch the merchandise.
11 gold. I think we can spare 11 gold. Yeah, the basic stuff, it's pretty low quality. It's, you know, cheap junk. But as the level and quality goes up, you get bigger bonuses, better chance to hit, does more damage. Just generally better stuff. And you can do this die. There is a die will now also last for twice as long. It's now 3 hours. Because I upgraded the air magic.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We have gauntlets, nothing fancy. I'm keeping the best stuff for myself because I can. Not every enemy will give you loot when you click on them, but even the weakest enemies, there's usually at least a chance they'll give you loot. We've now got some chainmail. Chainmail's medium armor. I think it actually has its own skill for chainmail. It's kind of between leather and plate, good stuff. This one's actually enchanted for +3 spell points. So if any of our people could use chainmail, that would be helpful with our spellcasting. Even if it is only because we've, you know, they've only got 15 spell points. Another 3 is actually pretty handy. Barrels that you'll find around, a lot of them are just empty like that one. Is there any over here? No. Oh, that's something.
Aha.
Junk to sell. You can also bite in it with a spell. Oh, more critters. Not wasting spells on these. These are just basic ones. They die very easily. I was expecting most of the pack over here to be basic ones, but there was like 2 or 3 vampire bats in there. And there's usually at most 1. Oh, see, we got a ring off of that one.
Aha.
Just a basic ring, nothing worth worrying about. So yeah, barrels. Usually they're empty, but occasionally they'll have liquid in. And what they do when you click on them is dependent on the colour of the liquid. So white liquid gives you a bonus to luck, red gives you a bonus to strength, green a bonus to endurance, I think it's orange is for accuracy, yellow for intelligence, and I feel like I'm missing one. Blue for personality. And I should talk about stats. So you've got your might. That's how much damage you do in combat. It doesn't affect how much you can hold. That's purely based on the grid and what's actually on you. So might is just about hitting hard. Intellect doesn't actually affect that much. It says there's reason to understand complex abstract concept. All it does is improve your spell points for certain classes. Personality improves your spell points for certain classes and has an effect on prices when you buy and sell things. Endurance is just how many hit points you get. Accuracy is how easy it is to hit. Speed is how often you get to have an action. Depending on what you do, there's different amounts of cooldowns, but speed lowers them all. It doesn't make you move any faster, but it lowers all cooldowns. And inversely, heavier armor, if you don't have the right skills for it, will actually slow you down. And luck just helps a little bit over everything. It says magical attacks, avoid taking as much damage from traps. It also, I'm pretty sure it improves the loot you get in chests. And chances of getting something decent off of downed enemy. You know what? I'm going to change this. I don't want either of these 2 people to have a quick spell, because it's actually slowing me down just holding out that little wimpy bolt and that little dart or static.
Got that one.
The sparks, that's really useful. Want to keep that. Oh, another fucking vampire bat. Seriously? Oh, there we go. I accidentally clicked outside the window there. This is a going off to the temple to be healed situation. Can actually make potions.
That worked.
And combine different types of potions. So, I think she's unconscious. So that's a magic potion, health potion, mix them together.
Success.
Powerful potion, cures poison. Ta-da! But I don't want to at the moment. I want to keep my health potions. As she is poisoned, that would make healing more expensive. No, I'll just keep it. Yeah, it makes it more expensive, but it's like 10 gold versus 60 gold. Or 60 gold versus 10 gold. It's not so bad.
Can we assist you?
Yeah, 10 gold, 10 gold. Oh, that's also 10 gold. Maybe she wasn't poisoned. She looked poisoned. She's kind of green. It's all good though. The window blind next to me is squeaking. I don't think you can hear that, but it's squeaking. We're doing, yes, torchlight. Just makes things a bit brighter. Wizard Eye. Actually, keep an eye out on horrible things that might be coming after you. Like cobras. Spiders. The power of sparks.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Slightly better staff, that one. Yeah, in this game, items on the floor are actually a lot harder to see. So you've got to kind of look. The power of sparks compels you to die.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Slightly better cloak. It's actually the one we've wearing that we got in the other place, but yeah, it's all good. No, is anything on the ground? Doesn't look like it. Can be hard to see items on the ground in this game, and until we get expert Wizard Eye, we kind of just have to keep a close eye out. Once we've got Wizard Eye, everything will just appear as a blue dot on the map. Okay, that increased. Back to the temple. There's a lot of this backwards and forwards. I think speedrunners have done this game in something stupid like an hour and 15 minutes, but those are speedrunners. I am many things. I am not a speedrunner. Poison. Poison, poison, all poisoned.
Can we assist you?
We have a donation, make people like us more. I am respectable. Any spells as well?
Magic of fire,
No.
air, water, and earth.
Really want that third sparks.
Greetings.
Yeah, people won't necessarily want to talk to you, sadly. Counselor, Surf. And not everyone's useful.
Pleased to meet you.
Dun, dun, I don't know what that's squeaking on. I've got, but the blind next to me is just squeaking like crazy. So yeah, that's a king cobra in the back. It's actually the mid tier of the snakes. As you can see, quite a bit tougher. It's probably the one responsible for all that poison. Don't need that. White liquid is luck. I'm going to be doing most of the opening of chests myself. So I want the luck. Candelabra. So let's go turn that in, because a couple of people are poisoned. Damn snakes poisoning me. Game's actually tougher than I remember. So, going to go to the... Normally I just rest, but as they're poisoned I actually want to go to the temple, get that cleared out of the system.
Can we assist you?
Yeah, actually it doesn't have long-term problems so much as it limits their max HP and magic to about half and lowers some of their stats, and that's it. It's not like they're going to die if I leave them poisoned for too long.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay. Hello, come
Oh,
on
and let's buy some food
Coming
as
right
well.
up.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know a lot, do you?
Don't touch the merchandise.
Okay, it's a new day, so hopefully the guild developments will have a new Sparks book.
The magic of fire,
Nope.
air, water, and earth.
Maybe get some new skills from this place.
Close.
Blade's End.
What are you looking at? That will
Get
be
some
useful.
basic
That will be useful. That
leather
will be
armor.
useful.
It's not great, but
That will be
better
useful.
than nothing. I sold all the leather armor, didn't I? That was stupid of me. But I can also level up again.
How about okay? Okay, okay. Nice to see you.
Yep, that's just those experts. Let's see skills. Armor +7, yep, there's a better shield.
I don't know.
Still can't identify his
I don't
helmet
know.
or his gauntlets though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But he can identify the cloak. So we're getting there. Slowly. Oh, so slowly. And let's give you air magic, level 4. Once we've got a bit more gold, we can turn that into expert air magic, which makes all the air magic they cast have extra effects and just be better. Just flat out
Right?
better. Oh yeah, this is a stables. We can use this to travel from one area to another relatively quickly. We're going to be going to Castle Iron
Check the
Fist
horses.
just because I want to see if I can get some spears or something better. Also, horseshoes. Always good. Level 4 identify item.
Aha.
Yep, the horseshoes give 2 skill points each. Generally, it's good to have one person who's also got a lot of the general miscellaneous useful skills. In this case, I've got those myself because I am Borg. So I've got the training him up on the identify item and disarm trap because those are just good to have.
Ready
You
to
want them in
learn
every single
something
party.
new.
I can't afford that. That's a pain in the ass.
Looking for a weapon?
Better bows. Can't really afford any of them, but you know. Oh, excuse me. Really shouldn't eat before I stream.
Hello.
And yeah, when you talk to people, they've just
Hello.
got like usually a little topic of conversation, and then either another topic of conversation, they'll train a skill for you to be the next level of proficiency, like to expert and then to master, or they'll be trying to sell you something.
Hello, how are you?
So I need 500 gold to become an expert in identifying, and 500 for that. But I don't have enough gold. But that's okay.
In the land.
And no spears. I was hoping you'd sell spears.
Hello.
Guild of the body, guild of the mind, guild of spirit.
Members only.
May we be of service, live long and
Live long and prosper.
Hello.
So I was hoping I'd be able to do a bit more here,
Hello.
but I just don't quite have the gold. Oh,
How are you? Thank
guild
you.
membership. Want that?
Hello. Thank you.
I might as well drop this quest off while I'm here, maybe we'll get a bit of gold.
Master Nikolai Iron Fist, Prince and heir to the throne.
5,000
of Enroth.
gold. You know what? I think I can afford stuff now.
How are you? Yes.
Expert disarm trap.
Pleased to meet you. Hello.
Expert
Yes.
identification. So let's see, expert. Disarm trap, double effective skill, and then master's triple effect. Still good. The only thing of this is it stops chests blowing up in your face, and that is actually quite the occupational hazard. And identification, identify item works use your words, Borg. Identify item works roughly the same way, but it just increases your number, and you just need a high enough number to identify anything. And I can identify all that now. That thing's really squeaking next to me. I'm fairly certain you can't hear it, but it's distracting.
Finest weapons in the land.
Yep, that's all just blades. Don't really care about those for these characters. Later on, the archers might get a blade because when there was, yeah, you can use spears one-handed or two-handed, but once you get a master level sword, you can wield your sword in your offhand, so you can actually use two weapons at once, which is nice.
Hi.
Expert bowmanship. That's quite pricey.
Thank you.
But there's the Mind Guild, so we can go into there whenever we want.
Looking for a weapon?
Don't
not
touch the
at moment.
merchandise.
That's good
Ready
armor.
to learn
We don't need that.
something new. That
Bow,
will be useful. That will
chain,
be
shield,
useful.
repair.
That will be
Chain,
useful.
chain.
That
See how
will be
we've just
useful.
spent so much gold? Eventually in these games you do get to the point where gold's kind of, you know, you just have so much flowing in. But
Ready
early
to
on
learn
it can take a
something
while.
new.
Looking for a weapon?
And what skills you can learn depends on your class. So, let's see. 4d2, 5d2, that is better. But I think we'll wait and see if we can just pick some up as loot for now. Because we've just spent all that gold we got. So let's
Need a ride?
travel
Catch up
back
the
to New
horses.
Sorpigal. And we're going to go back in that cave because we're not done with it yet. Oh, we can also level up.
How about okay? Okay, okay.
So what do I want to do here? I'm thinking... See, different armour gives you different recovery penalties. And the heavier the armour, the greater the recovery penalty. But I think for now we want more spirit magic. And yeah, I think need more fire magic. Will be good to get merchants up at some point, but that's not so... Oh! Yeah, that's just me clicking outside the window. That's not such an issue at the moment. Oh, I got shield, didn't I? So yep, I've got shield. I've got shield, got a hammer. What more can a man want? Half shield, little hammer. I didn't go check. He's going to check see if that guy's got his Sparks book.
The magic of fire, air, water, and earth.
Damn it, no sparks. Where's my sparks? Frozen Spray's not bad, but I haven't trained him into water magic yet. Back in we go. So, a lot better off than we were before. I haven't really got that much more SP though. She's got more because she's got the enchanted chainmail on. That's the only reason. More bats. These are just regular bats. You know, I never gave Borg a bow. I gave him the bow skill, but not an actual bow. Our party is mostly archers. Probably better take them on out of range. If you hit them and they can't hit you, you don't die. But that's just a couple of sparks. No point taking more damage than we need to. Let's get Susan then. I've got my blinds closed, but the glare from the window. I mean, this is quite dark anyway, but the glare from the window is making it even harder to see. Oh, spiders. You go there, you go there.
That was too easy.
Dead. As they should be. One of my people's poisoned. That's irritating.
I believe it worked.
I'll do it. Have a bit of a rest. Everyone feel better? Good. On we go. And I'm using that person to cast these utility spells because he doesn't know the spark spell. So he doesn't need his spell points quite so much.
Aha.
Silent charge, remove fear. Battle axe, I can sell that. That's a horde. You know, I'm actually noticing the slowdown from the chainmail on that character. Yep, I'm just running. If you just run forwards, you can actually run faster than they can. I found a bit of extra gold. Not really hitting them. Oh, got one. One's down. But they are catching up on me.
Ha! Got him. Ha! Got him.
Didn't have to evacuate the entire temple. Good to keep on going. Though his chain's broken. And it's fixed. You get these corpses, they usually don't give you anything, but there's a chance you'll get like a ring or something from them. I've really got to stop mumbling as I stream. Hold on, let me just adjust this. Just that. Hopefully the audio will be slightly better. So dark. Oh, walked into one of those places. Oh, that's a green cobra. Those are actually quite nasty. Yeah, I do not want to engage that in melee. Ah, I got it. Though you do get better items on the... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, have a quick save after that, because... Like I said, Green Cobras, they're the tier 3 of Cobra, and they can actually do some real damage. Later on, oh, got a herb. Can't use this probably. Yeah, we got some fern root. That just makes
Success.
mana potions. Which, as we're using sparks a lot, you'd think would be useful, but it's really not. I mean, you know, it can be. It can be. But...
Nice to see you.
Oh, that's the child. So that's her for a quest. Little bit of a dungeon. Yeah, can you tell that the people, the Cult of Baal, are perhaps a little bit on the evil side?
Aha! Aha! I don't know. Ah. Aha! Ah.
So, some better equipment, but people trained up to use swords, and I'm fine with
I
that.
don't know.
I mean, I do want them to be trained up with swords, but it doesn't have to be right now. Some rings like this one, just sell them.
I
They're
don't
useless. Gothic amulet has no. If it's got no magic, it's kind of useless. Just sell it.
I don't know.
This one, God knows up with that one. Maybe it's mundane and it's just there to be sold. Maybe it's enchanted and will be useful. Or maybe it's enchanted and will not be useful in any way, shape or form whatsoever. It does vary. Let me adjust this mic again. Oh, bats. What's all these vampire bats? The power of sparks compels you. So those of you who don't know, sparks shoots out 3 of those that just bounce along the ground. And anything that hits them, or that they hit, takes damage. And the higher your ability with air magic, sorry, the higher your level in air magic, the more harm they'll do, each spark. And when you get to expert or master, you send out more sparks. It's just really good for clearing out... Oh, that's a big one. It's really good for clearing out the lower level enemies. You can actually do quite a bit of damage to mid and the high level enemies as well once you've really got it out there. But for low level enemies, like these spiders, that kind of come at you in the big swarm, it's very deadly. Unfortunately, I've lost all my... spent all my spell points. So we're just going to have to get these guys with a bow.
Got that one.
And hit them with clubs, of course. And hammers. I am a barbarian after all. Sometimes you just got to hit something round the head of a club. See how hard these spiders are to see? They just blend straight into the ground.
Got that one.
Nope. My wizard eye. Oh, I thought it had worn off. It hasn't. Well, no reason I can't refresh it. So there's items on the ground in this room. Can you tell? Don't need a club. I'm going to back off a bit, have a bit of a rest. Get my spell points back up. Probably going to be the last rest we do for a while because low on food. That's this little number next to the apple over here. Also, that fire spell I'm casting is Torchlight. It just makes everything a bit brighter. So let's get that wizard eye out there. But torch, see how dark it is? Torchlight. It just makes the surrounding area a bit brighter. And it will also improve as ability in fire magic goes up. Dead spider. So yeah, in this game your characters don't actually gain that much power level to level. A lot of the actual power increase comes from leveling up your skills, improving your skill proficiency to like expert and master and the like, and better equipment. Going up a level base just gives you a few extra skill points and some more HP and higher HP and spell points. Come on. Yep, definitely temple after this round. King Cobras. A lot nastier than Cobras. But not as nasty as the Queen Cobras. Let's have a look here. Poison. So you can see in the stats, some of their stats have been lowered. That's from the poison. Also, if we were to rest, their health and spell points would just be set to half. Same with disease, but disease changes different stats. Oh, Green Cobra shut. I do not want to fight you in close range. See what I mean by these dungeons actually Well, you know what? You haven't seen the. Some of you probably haven't seen Might Magic 7 or Might Magic 8, so you don't really know what to compare it to. But I'd say that's. Good spot to head back on. Let's get your health up, bring you back to consciousness. Really need to get Borg a bow. Just a long trek back through winding paths. Got to keep an eye on the floor as well, because you know, might have. Oh no, that goes off to the side. Might have left an item on the floor because it's really hard to see anything. And as I said, until you get expert level air magic and cast Wizard Eye at expert level, there's really no clue. The perception skill's supposed to make stuff stand out more, but it kind of doesn't. It's a bit more useful in later Might and Magics, because it helps reveal secret hidden doors and all of that, and they glow red, and it's just a lot easier to see. In later games, the dungeons are all a lot shorter, which I actually approve of, because I have to admit, just running backwards and forwards like this is kind of dull. Weirdly, well, I say weirdly, it's not that weird. Probably the easiest party composition is actually just to get a full party of sorcerers, or maybe 3 sorcerers and a cleric, just to provide that the body, mind, and spirit spells. I want to get a temple. Because then you can just, as you can see from the difference in the spell points, a dedicated caster has more than twice the amount of spell points. Well, I was going to say than her, but she's even got additional spell points. More than twice the spell points of just regular people. Regular, you know, half-casters. So that means they can cast twice the spells in the between rests. Which sounds very Dungeons and Dragons like, but no, it is actually a thing. And it just means they can do more. I'm gonna take poison spray. I'm also gonna give him water magic.
Okay.
Because now I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Poison spray, in my experience, isn't as good as sparks, but it's better than nothing.
What are you looking at?
And as for this,
That will be useful.
you know what? Yeah, I'll give him a sword. Just until they can get some good spears. That's a much better sword.
What are you looking at? That
You
will
can
be
have an
useful.
axe, and you can also have a
That will
sword.
be useful.
I don't know.
The fact I can't identify it even with expert identification means it's
Close.
probably magical.
Can I help you find anything?
Nope. So these, just sell them. Don't need that. Don't need that. I mean, that sparks, but that's just a scroll. It's a one-time cast. It's not a spell book.
Looking for a weapon?
Actually, that's where I want to be. Do you have any... Oh, a spear. Okay, it's a trident, but it counts as a spear. So who gets the spear? That's a decent sword. That's an okay axe. That's a shit sword. From 2d4 to 2d6. Plus 1d6 because it's being used two-handed.
Looking for a weapon?
So I can all just go away. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that.
Again.
Greetings.
Oh, the expert's in
Greetings.
I don't think there is an air expert
How
here.
are you?
Yeah, that's spirit magic. Anyone we can worth bring with us.
Hello.
Apparently I like to commit crimes. What happened to my reputation? I know why. Stonecutter I actually want, but they don't give any good abilities. Fool, Tinker, Bard... No, nothing really. No, I can get a Stonecutter from other places, I'm sure. Wind Master. I think she does flight. Oh! To the tavern to get some food, because if we don't have food, we're going to starve. That'd be bad. I actually want to spend some time in the dungeon, try to work our way through it.
Hello, come on in.
So,
Coming right up.
I'll take food from you. And these trees I think also have food, yep. Brings our food up so we can spend a bit longer in there before we need to come out. And I think that's enough to see us through because there's not that much more to go. Okay, in the temple. Just got to try not to fall asleep as we walk all the way to where we were. Generally speaking in games, I'm not a fan of dumbing it down and simplifying it, but I do appreciate the smaller dungeons in the later iterations of this game just because, well, because there's less of this. Less of just wandering along. Stretch. I've got some water here. Yep. Oh, there's a critter. The critter that got away from me last time. Oh, I need to find a bow for Borg. They didn't have one in shops, did I? Oh, did they, rather. So yeah, if you see a bow, remind me. It's like, oh, Borg, you need a bow. That's a quarter of my potential damage I'm missing out on there. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? I still got my missile going, yeah, I just didn't see it. So there's stuff over there, but the way we actually want to go is... let's just go. Pretty sure I came across that club before. The way we actually want to go is this way. Yeah, I don't have to worry about too much about poison from the regular cobras. Like the king cobras, and especially the queen cobras, they'll get you. should have made potions of poison. But yeah, with Borg not having a bow, that's at the moment a quarter of long-range DPS just gone. And that's a King Cobra. Perhaps I could also get Borg to learn how to cure poison, because he can't at the moment, because he's an idiot. Yeah, one vampire bat by itself isn't really much of a challenge. Ooh, got a cloak. See, occasionally you do get stuff. I think it's a shit cloak. Yeah, just a basic tier 1 cloak. That's a quick king and a queen cobra. That's a lot of cobras. You know what, Borg? Time to bring back the spirit.
Okay.
You can see how much tougher the king cobras are to the regular cobras. Regular, king. Bigger bar, more hit points. That's how it works. That's how the world works. Let's get some healing put in. Ideally, I'd like to prevent anyone else from getting poisoned. Looks like they've gotten stuck on the level. I will happily take advantage of that. Let's just zoom this mini-map in so I can see things approaching a bit better. In that King Cobra's. Oh no, I keep doing that. Risk. Oop. Apparently I had caps lock on. Let's find a place to rest. Yeah, see, he's only got half his stats, half his health, half his magic. But that's better than nothing. And everyone else is fine. And that guy didn't have... Oh, keep doing that. And that guy didn't have shock anyway. There's actually one class that gets access to all the main schools of magic. The mind, the spirit, the body, and also the elemental magic, and that's the druid. So they make really good spellcasters because they're kind of a mix of the sorcerer and the cleric. But they don't have access to light and dark magic, and they're not as good in the fight as a archer. That's how you do with them.
Got it. Aha.
Much better with them.
Aha.
Yeah, that's a better shield too.
I don't know.
Something to sell, I'm sure.
Aha.
Piercing dagger, sell it. Cobra eggs, there was that guy who wanted them. So, a bit of gold right here. I think it's like 500 gold. I keep doing that. One day I'm gonna just click for it. I think those eggs are worth like 500 gold each to the guy who wants to buy them. You can't really sell them in a shop, but one guy wants them. Believe it or not, we're actually getting close to the end of this dungeon. Or at least the bits in this dungeon you have to worry about. Just need to kill the Spider Queen now. You can do more of these spiders, it's probably kind of close. Oh, that reminds me. First of all, there's a corpse up here, I've just seen on the minimap. Yeah, just a spider, gave me nothing, but it might give me a nice ring to sell. Cobra eggs. 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 7, yep, I'd say that's definitely the better shield.
Aha.
Sparkling ring, nothing fancy, no magic, just sell it. This is a much better axe than this. Oh, it's a plus 3. And you'll kind of, yeah, that's all fine. You know what? I want to run away here because that's actually where the Spider Queen is. I want to get my magic up.
We can't rest.
You do have a chance of being interrupted while resting. We've just been really lucky so far. The odds are highest when enemies are nearby, so when this is yellow, like it currently is.
That was too easy.
You can actually get interrupted while it's green as well in some places. But you have to be really unlucky for that. So yeah, let's take care of the Spider Queen. Come on, come to me. They're all kind of just chilling out above me. Oh, that's Spider Queen. Green spider. But through the power of sparks, we've killed her, we've taken her heart. That's all the quests there are to do in this dungeon. There are more areas of the dungeon, but there's nothing really in there except stuff to kill, from what I remember.
Got it.
Ah, a bow. And a better bow than any others I've got. That's a good ring.
Aha.
Studded leather.
Aha. Aha.
Useful. Good quality dagger. So yeah, you definitely used the bow.
I don't know.
That's the thing we need to return. Studded leather. You can have studded leather. Actually, no, she should have the studded leather. It basically matches her thing already. I mean, look, that's what she's wearing. That's it with the studded leather. It's basically the same outfit. And I think there's a teleporter here, so you don't have to waste so much time getting back. Yep. So that's helpful. Let's just... Apparently it's already dawn. Let's just wait till the middle of the day.
Can we assist you?
Let's have a bit of a donation splurge. Back to being respectable. People will tolerate me.
The magic of fire, air, water,
Any
and
sparks? No. Protection from fire, protection magic. Stun. I mean, these are things that I do kind of want, but they can wait. Getting sparks is more important. There's a fire spell I also want to get, but he doesn't have that at all. Okay, things to do.
Nice to see you.
Oh, excuse me. Return the spider heart. People actually don't like me anymore.
Hello.
Return the little girl.
Hello. How are you?
Got nothing for me.
Nice to see you.
Oh, 300 each. I thought they were 500. Can I level up? Yes, I can. So I actually want to level up here. You might be asking, why would you ever want to not level up? There are actually reasons. But here, level up.
Okay.
Because then I can put that into fire magic. And
Hello.
then, pretty sure,
Hello.
somewhere around here,
Greetings. Greetings.
fire magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Expert fire magic.
Yes. Hello.
Because there is actually a fire magic spell that's useful. In many ways it's kind of a little bit better than Sparks, but we just don't have access to it yet. What else is there to do around here? What day is it? Saturday. I'm gonna wait till today. No, okay, we can't access the arena from New Sorpagol. Good to know. I think we have to go to Castle Iron Fist for that. And that's fine. So we've done that dungeon. Now there's the Castle Goblin Watch. Which is just up here. Which is in many ways, I think, a bit of an easy dungeon. We might have... It would have been perhaps a better idea to have started with this, but... It's definitely a more compact dungeon. I'm not sure if I'd... Well, I suppose it is kind of shorter. See how powerful we have begun? The goblins fall to us. So.
How are you?
Oh, that's not actually an entrance. You know, Goblin, you leave! We take Castle Watch over humans. You no more kill us! We are going to kill all of you. Oh, there's the way up. What we want to do is go through the front door. Okay, well, so we've been streaming for about 3 hours now. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. AFK, 5 minutes. Just a shout out in case anyone has joined the stream. I'm still AFK, going to be another few minutes, making a cup of tea and making a sandwich. So back in about another 5 minutes. I'm back. And I have just under a litre of PG Tips tea. I also have a sandwich. So, if you just bear with me while I stuff this sandwich into my face. And then we can get back and clear out Goblin Watch.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
That wasn't supposed to happen. One moment. Sorry about that. Still eating the sandwich. Just clicked on something. Oh, that's a good sandwich. Okay, Goblin Watch. By sandwich, it was 2 sandwiches. I had 2 sandwiches. A castle that has been taken over by the goblins. I'm kind of being a bit reckless here. I should have played it safer. I mean, killing them, but that's not the point. Just bad gameplay. I mean, sure, this time it all worked out.
Got it.
But it might not always.
Ah. Aha.
You know what? That might actually be useful. This area is kind of like a vault, I guess.
Got it. Ah.
Spare ring. Yeah, thing with rings is, if they don't have any enchantments on them, they're just there to sell.
Got it.
Unless they'll find us quality, because then you put the enchantment on them. Then you sell them.
Ah. Aha.
Junk.
Hmm.
There's a little puzzle later on, and this is the key. But I already know what the solution is. Also, sincerely, the Drawcab monks. Or, backwards. And the code is goblin, but backwards. And it's actually easier just to remember it that way than it is to try and follow the code. Oh yeah, that thing's a bloodsucker. They're actually not that tough, they just look freaky. And usually attack in big swarms. Yeah, they have very little HP. Speaking of HP, also I want to let's get rid of that quick spell because you've got a bow now, you don't need it. Yeah, in this, oh hold on, let me bring this mic a bit closer. I kind of moved out of the way earlier. Yeah, in this game, perhaps weirdly, if you can use a bow, you can be as good with a bow as a dedicated archer. In Might and Magic 6, in number 6 in the series, this one, basically if you can learn a skill, you can be as good at it as any other class, and the classes are mostly differentiated by what skills they can learn. In later editions, in 7 and in 8, not only do different classes learn different skills, but different classes can only progress so far in certain skills. So here, everyone can be as good with a bow as an archer. Just, you know, that's just how it is. Now, how good the archer, you know, my cleric can be just as good with a bow as any of these archers, whatever will be. But in later games, for example, I'd probably only be able to get expert bow on my cleric, whereas the archer can go all the way to grandmaster. In fact, most classes can only get up to expert on the bow. In later ones.
I don't know.
Aha!
Go! So in later games, yeah, the classes, there's a lot more to separate them. And so, you know, only dedicated sorcerers would ever be able to learn the highest tiers of magic, of the elemental spells. That's one of the reasons I'm using a party of mostly archers here, because they've got the HP to fight as fighters a little bit, but their main strength is they can also use the most powerful of elemental magic. They just can't use it as often. So these ones, like I said, these are just utility spells. Torchlight, Wizard Eye. Handy, but nothing vital. When you start being able to rain meteors from the sky, that's something different. Nil Borg. That's how you open that. Seems to me like in the castle you'd want the people who control whether the door opens or not to be on the sealed side of the door, but hey, I don't design castles. Weak enemies in enough quantity will still take you down, just from the sheer volume of incoming attacks. You can imagine what this would be like if we hadn't more than doubled a lot of our stats in Temple of the Gods we quickly did a diversion to. No idea what this is supposed to be, it's just decorative. Never found a use or any action it does. Should have probably rested before I came down here. Oh well. Just fight it out. Because yeah, archers, they can actually fight in melee. If this was a party of sorcerers, they'd probably be wiped out by now. And sure, they don't have much SP, but they can take a hit.
We can't rest here.
There's chests there, but I'm going to open them later. I want to get a good rest in. Because one of the... those chests are trapped, and one of them spawns a bunch of tier 2 goblins. You've got the blue goblin shamans right behind you. And while I could probably take them, I'm pretty confident. I'd like to be able to just flatten them. To do that, I need to rest, and to rest, I need to just get a bit away from the enemies, so I can rest in peace and not be attacked. Torchlight. See, brighter light. Later games, it goes all the skill ability goes all the way up to Grandmaster. And once you get to there, it's just that extra tier on top of additional ability. And the spells are also divided on tier level. I mean, in this one they kind of are, but you can learn any spell at any tier. Later on, you need to be able to actually cast that tier to be able to learn the spell. And I can sell that.
Got it.
Flame arrow, healing touch. I'll take this. Oh, I think we've... No, okay, that doesn't spawn them.
Got it.
Boots also a thing. They're a bit like gauntlets. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not that tough at all. If I open it again, do more turn up? No. That's a shame.
Got it. Aha.
Some nice, nicer mail there. More protection and increases rate of recovery. That just means I get to. It doesn't slow me down as much. Get to move and attack and do stuff faster. Yeah, these rings are nothing. You can have those boots. You can also have that bow. And stick down your head.
This should work.
Later on in the game, I find that potions just aren't as useful, apart from things like black potions and potions that will cure like stone and paralysis. Because those conditions are quite nasty. But basic health potions and even advanced health potions, they don't really cut it. But here, early on, it's good for just bringing out a character who's unconscious. Just when you need that, just that little bit extra. Yeah, I think that's tier 1 rat, tier 1 rat, tier 2 rat, tier 3 rat. I thought they're elemental rats as well. That might only be in later games. I've picked up diseases from the vermin. This would be so much easier if I had that fast spell. Oh, things got a bit out of hand there. See, this is a time when a health potion's useful, just because pluck them back up from unconsciousness. Let's take the opportunity to do some first aid. A little bit of gold, every little bit of gold helps. Oh, there's a belt there. Yep, belts are another item you can get. Though, like rings and amulets, if they don't have any magic on them, they can use this. But this one does. Might +2. I think that can go to the Borg. Slightly mightier. Uh, 3d4 + 4, 2d4 + 5. 3d4 + 4, I think. Better sword. You've all got helmets. Yep, +6. Steel helm. Pretty basic, but gets the job done. Magic wands, you can use them like weapons and they'll cast out spells, but they only have so many charges. Can be very useful, can be completely useless. Just depends on where you are. Oh shit. Got attacked while I was asleep.
I need help. I need help. Someone heal me.
Yep, disease. Disease courses through your veins. Because the good thing about having a cleric or even a paladin would have done the job for this is you can use the body magic to heal up. So, Wizard Eye lets me know where the enemies are. Torchlight just to brighten the place up a bit. Come on. Undead Goblin King. Yeah, with my bow skill so low on all party members, and yeah, there's some difference, but all the bows are about equal. Every time a party member goes unconscious, I lose about 25% of my ranged damage potential. No, I don't want you, I want you. First aid. Just need you to survive at least one hit without going down. Because 25% of your damage output's quite a lot. It's also, I've got 4 chances of actually hitting an enemy when they're all up and about. If one goes down, I've only got 3 chances. That's not good either. If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to learn light and dark magic, instead of a cleric, I'd probably have a druid in the party. Because then you could also learn sparks. In later games, curing diseases is a bit easier. The potion for it's quite easy to make. But in this game, it's a harder potion to make, and I can't remember how. Which is a bit annoying, but that's just, you know, how it is. Yeah, in later games, it's just an orange potion, which you just make by combining a yellow and a red potion. But in this game, I think that's a potion of protection. It just raises your armor class a little bit. And the actual potion of disease healing in this game, I think, is a white potion. In later games, they had a whole new tier of mixed potions. Strictly speaking, I think potion making is probably at its most overpowered in this game. Because if I were to look it up, and after the stream today I might look it up, you can make even the most powerful black potions all the way from level 1. Just a matter of knowing how, but you know, having that personal knowledge. In later games they had the alchemy skill. And the alchemy skill, your proficiency in it determines how, determines what level of potion you can make. And you still need to know the recipe. But, for example, you can make, even without the skill, you can make red potions and blue potions. And yellow potions. but you need the skill to combine any of them into purple or orange or any of the like. You need expert to make the layered potions, which can get interesting things like stone skin, cure insanity, that sort of thing. Above that, you've got the white potions, which
Got that one.
words, come Borg, use your words. Which have spells like not stone to flesh, cure paralysis. That's a white level potion in later games that you need the mastery in alchemy to be able to make. And it's a useful, it's a useful potion. It's enemies that paralyze you. And then you've got your black potions, which can add to your stats permanently. They do stone to flesh, that sort of thing. But that's in later games. In this game, you can do it all from level 1 if you know the recipe. Yeah, we're really getting down now. Damn diseases.
Got him.
Yeah, when it's just these weak tier 1 weak enemies, it's really not much of a threat at all. But you stick a couple of tier 2 or tier 3 in there, and they can act as a bit of a damage sponge while the rest of them shred you to pieces. It's also a little bit harder to hit because I've just got high stats. Not quite done here, there's another path that goes the other way, and then we're done. Ooh, what's this? I think I saw that earlier. Scratch my beard. Don't know if you can hear that. Hear that ear bleed noise. If my timekeeping's correct, coming up to 3 hours of streaming, I think. We started at 20 past 3. It's now 10 to 6 of my time. I have to say, I am actually noticing the delays caused by wearing armour.
I need help. Oh!
Because chain slows you down a lot more than leather does. Two of my guys are wearing chain. Just be glad I'm not wearing plate. That king is causing me problems. Yeah, finally. I need to go back here, have a bit of a rest. Yeah, this is the real problem of disease and poison. It's not that you're in any danger of dying if you just leave it alone naturally. But it doesn't wear off either. And it really lowers your stats. But you saw poison now, let's see what disease gives you. Yep, major losses all the way along. It's not good to be diseased. Now, once I've got the spellbooks for him, Borg will be able to cure diseases and poisons, and that won't be an issue. But I don't have the spellbooks yet. Local guy isn't selling them, and I need to go somewhere else to really do. Oh, I say local guys are selling them, I don't think... his books aren't actually in the Mages Guild, they're in the Guild of the Self. Should probably give that a check. Oh, Borg's down. I'm down! Ah. Nice of this guy not to attack me. I think he's glitched out a little bit. You know what? I'm actually going to take everyone's armor off. I think it slowing me down is actually hurting me more than if I had to leave the armor on. Then its additional armor class is actually helping. I mean, disease is quite a nasty status effect. Really does lower your effectiveness. Ooh, a brain sucker, that's tier 2, but still pretty weak in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, bloodsuckers are the basics, then it's brain sucker, and then I think it's soul sucker. And honestly, they're all kind of weak, it's just they come in such numbers. Yeah, brain sucker. No noticeable increase in health. Probably does have a couple more hit points, but it's so low it doesn't really register. What I want to know is how does Nathaniel here manage to stay disease free with all of this? Constantly rest, constantly get my skill points back up. I think I've only got enough for each person for oh, what's her name? Alexis here to make maybe 2 sparks, and Serena here can only do 1. So that's not great. But that was it.
Aha!
Healing touch.
Yes.
I can use that. And lots of gold.
Aha!
Over 10,000 gold. We are officially rich as far as the game's concerned. If you go to a shop and... well, you know what? It's easier if I just show you. But that's this dungeon done. Goblin Watch cleared. Now just got to slowly walk back. Slowly down the passages. I wonder if my tea's cool enough to drink yet. One moment. Just about. Needed to brew some more. Oh well. And that's Goblin Watch. So let's go and get these diseases cured, shall we? In fact, we should go over here to the Guild of the Self. I doubt it, but there might just be... these are good people to take with you, but there's a reason I'm not. I have my reasons, just got to
the magic of spirit,
go with me.
mind and body.
Protection from poison. That might have been useful. Oh bugger, it took me down to less than 10,000. No, you know what? I can fix this.
Okay.
If I turn in the Goblin Watch quest,
I need your help.
there you go. 2,000 gold. So if I go into this shop,
Looking for a weapon?
and I don't buy anything and I just leave,
See ya, cheapskate.
they have a go at you for not spending gold because you're so wealthy you could afford to. That starts when you hit, if you have 10,000 gold or more,
Can we assist
they start to lambast you for not buying anything when you're so wealthy.
Don't touch the merchandise.
You know what? I'm just going to sell those.
Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon?
Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that, sell that. Sell all of that. I don't need any of that.
Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
I want to keep that. Right, sell that, sell that, sell that. So I should probably train these guys into chain. So let's just sell all of that leather armor.
Come back soon.
Because the experience I earned was already enough to level up, and now turning that crest in, I might be able to level up twice.
How about okay?
No, just once.
Okay. Okay.
But that's an extra 5 skill points each. So I want to get him to expert spirit magic. Not sure where I want to take him after that, so I'm just going to leave those points. You've got that, you've got that. Let's take you off towards expert chain. So we've done most of the quests around here. Let's just that's somewhere else. That's something else. Something else. Yep, that's all the quests in this location. There is more we can do. But well, no, let's do it. It's not really a quest, but there's just clearing out hostiles. I don't know if you remember, but when we came over here, we get attacked. All these guys hanging out around here. Bunch of low-level magic users who like to hang out in canyons. Or is this more of a gorge? Apprentice mage, journeyman mage. They really don't have much health. But unlike you, they don't run out of spell power. So while those guys div around trying to decide what they want to do, I remember there's that crate. Did we check that crate? Yes, we did. Well, I did, don't know about you. Purple, purple, green, white. So let's take that and that. And just buff up that speed bit. Because all of those barrels had coloured liquid in them, and the different colours of liquid give you different permanent stat boosts. It's a very small stat boost, but it is permanent and it does stack. Yeah, let's just go around killing as many of these as we can.
Got that one.
This is all just about killing them. Kill as many as you can. Now their attacks are kind of weak, but they will start to mount up. Fortunately, armor is not much of a defense against any of them because it's magic spells. So we can take our armor off and hit them with as much speed as we can muster. And the benefit from doing all this? Well, 1, we get all these corpses to loot. 2, we get experience for killing them. And 3, and perhaps most importantly of all, there's actually chests to loot. That'll have a lot better loot than just a couple of gold pieces and the occasional low quality stuff. Steve. How would you pronounce that? Stave or staff? Walking stick. The best low quality walking stick. I think we can all settle on that. Occasional low quality walking sticks. Like these.
Aha!
They spell it staff. One corpse.
Got it. Aha!
Nice big hammer, but my current hammer's better. But I'll take that, sell it, sell it.
Aha!
Precision bow, that's a good bow. You can have the precision bow.
Got it. Ah.
Longbow. Not that such a great bow, but better than the basic crossbow. So, you've already got the longbow. You've got longbow, you've got that. Oh, okay. We don't actually need longbow, so we just sell it.
Got it. Aha!
Yeah, we'll sell it.
Got it. I don't know.
Sell it.
Aha!
Sell it.
Ah.
Sell it.
Aha!
Cheap rubbish. Sell it. Early on, when we're still a little low on gold, just sell stuff.
Pleased to meet you.
Yep, she can cast fly, but she takes 20% of your gold. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, there's that Falagar guy. Do whatever is necessary to speak to the Oracle in Freehaven. Yeah, Freehaven's quite a big city in this game. It's also really hard to get to. You can't actually go there through the stables or the boats until later on. Basically, you have to get there before you can fast travel there. Once you do that, it opens up that whole area. But it's a bit of a journey.
Welcome aboard!
I'll
Raise
take
the
that.
flag and hoist the sails!
More white liquid. I'm giving it to myself because then... Oh, I'm being attacked. Because hopefully then that'll get me better loot when I'm looting corpses and opening chests. Being attacked by Indian people. No, these are just followers of Baal. Low level cultists. In fact, local guards will have a problem with cultists just randomly attacking people, but no. You need to join the fire guild. Members only. I think this area is supposed to be kind of
Pleased to meet you.
Indian-y. Because a lot of the NPCs are like that. Not this guy obviously, but a lot do.
How are you? Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
Fire guild. Water guild should be around here somewhere.
Greetings.
Fire.
Greetings.
Air.
Pleased to meet you.
Water. Earth. That's what I need. Earth guild should be around here somewhere.
What can I get you?
Maybe you can just identify that for me, that for me, that for me. Just junk. Lots of junk. Don't need that wand, don't need spirit arrow. Those are useful though. Don't need that bless. Not anymore at least. Don't need that helm. Pure paralysis is good to have.
Yes, come again. What can I get you?
That's expensive. I'll just leave that for now.
Would you like to buy something?
Spears! Oh, let's just buy a couple of
There's no
tridents.
room.
Come again.
And you get a trident. And you get a trident.
Would you
And
like
that
to
stuff
buy
needs to be sold.
something?
Because that's 3d4 plus 4. The trident is 3d6.
Come again.
How you doing? How you doing?
Don't really need any of that.
See you, tight one.
He's pissed at me because I didn't spend enough gold. I've got his expert spear.
Fine. Good, huh?
Get some food so I don't starve.
Pleased to meet you.
Expert leather. I know where there's a expert chain. So that's not an issue.
What do you need? I'll teach you. That will be useful. That will be useful. That will be useful.
Bodybuilding as a skill just improves your base hit points. It's just always good to have. There's no reason why you wouldn't want it.
How are you? How are you?
Good news, an expert spear trainer there though. So what was I come here? What did I come here for? I came here for learning. That's a good skill. Yeah, if you can get the skill of learning, get it. Enchant item, good. Water walk, good. Can't go with Awaken. You'll hardly ever, if ever, use it, but it's cheap and, you know.
The magic of light.
Featherfall's just good to have. That's not what we're here for. We are here for fire.
Fire. Magic of destruction.
Ring of fire, that's what we want. That's quite a good spell. And we have expert fire magic. So that will be doing 10 points of damage each cast. You only get one cast in, but as we level up, that will go up.
Pleased to meet you.
Down here, that was just to get some spells. I can just walk over to them now. You know what? I should get the class promotion crest while I'm here. Ring of Fire just deals damage to everything around you within a certain distance. So once you can cast it a few times, it gets very good at dealing with weak enemies that are just mobbing you. Even better than Sparks. Though Sparks is better up to a point for dealing with stronger enemies, because you can deal a lot. Especially if you can get all of the sparks to hit them, you can deal a lot of damage very quickly.
Hold! His Grace Albert Newton, Marquis of Mist and High Sorcerer of Enroth.
Yeah, all the names in you get in the Might and Magic series are usually either a bit derivative or a pun. So Albert Newton, named after Albert Einstein, and what's his name? What was Newton's first name? Isaac Newton. Now, I sometimes have the worst trouble trying to remember things I've learned. I know, I feel your pain. Not sure why this is, but I've discovered a way around the problem. I'm going to create a mirror that will allow me to look back in time so that I can remember what it is I've forgotten. To do this, I need the hourglass of time, but my duties and research prevent me from searching for the hourglass on my own. The hourglass is said to be in a dark cavern up near... No, that was the Spear of Darkness. Where was the hourglass? Should be able to remember this. Of course, it's buried in an old fort to the south of here. I can offer you my support in the council if you help me in creating my mirror. And wizards. I am the Magus responsible for the promotion of sorcerers. Though none of you are sorcerers, I'm a fair man. If you're able to locate the Fountain of Magic, I'll grant you honorary wizard status. You won't receive any benefits of the wizard training, but you will gain more respect in the eyes of sorcerers and wizards. Don't move for hints, I've already forgotten where the fountain is. No, it isn't an easy... This isn't an easy task, but if it were not difficult, every sorcerer would be a wizard. It's actually not that hard, you just got to find the thing. It's in Bootleg Bay somewhere. Surrounded by cannibals, but it's in Bootleg Bay. Now. Not gonna comment on all the followers of Bar, the mystics of Bar, and the others. Fanatics of Bar, that's the other one. That's that one. Not going to comment on all of those hanging around the castle? No? Okay. Those guys aren't important in the church, in the cult of Bar. They're just followers, shall we say. Desperate people who are like, oh, we must follow this. Overthrow the government. The Iron Fists have lost the mandate for and all that sort of stuff. In the Church of Bar, they are this cheap. Oh, no. Yep.
Welcome aboard!
Iron Fist Castle, that's just perfect. Back to here. So, none of my people have ready for expert chain yet. Because the expert chain trainer's just over there. So, let's do a wizard eye. So you can keep a track of where the enemies are and start working our way through these enemies. Because the more we kill enemies, the closer we get to being able to level up. Oh, what day is it? On Sunday I want to be in the game on Sunday. Want to make sure I hit the stables by the castle. I think archers can learn meditation. I hope they can. Lizardmen, another type of enemy. They're just lizards with bows. That's what they do. The hardest ones are in blue. I think they're the like lizard master archers or whatever they're called. And they're a bit tougher than regular lizardmen, but the main part about them is occasionally when you loot them, rarely, you might actually get a really good bow. Not a unique bow or anything, just a high tier bow. Need all the gold I can get. When should I stop the stream? It's been about 3 hours of streaming so far. I'm thinking one more. What would you say? One more hour? I think 1 hour should be. That's a good time to stream. 4 hours. I mean, I can get into this game and just continue playing non-stop. Ring of fire! Eat the curry! Lizard archers, they're the, I mean all lizards and all archers, but they're the tier 2 of that particular mob type. Mystics of Bar are the tier 2 of the Bar cultists, followers. Poor, desperate people looking for salvation and being taken advantage of by an evil cult that heals them cheaply. A cult really is evil. That's not, you know. And not just because they're trying to overthrow the king, you know, overthrow the monarchy and all that sort of stuff as well. They are actually evil. There are fronts out by the devils for the sole purpose of sowing unrest.
I've been expecting you.
The shrines you can go and visit once a month. They'll boost your stats permanently. They don't know if it stacks though. Yeah, this guy is the
I've been
seer.
expecting you.
Basically, in each of the games, there's someone you can go and see, and they'll give you a clue on what you should be doing next if you get stuck. Oh.
Got that one.
Got another. That was too easy.
Why are all the lizard men so hostile? I haven't got a clue. Why are a tribe of hostile lizard men allowed to live right next to the castle of the king? No clue. These are questions. They don't have answers. In case you hadn't noticed, those little gem things to the top right hand side of the character portraits, they determine whether you can attack or not, whether you're near an enemy. So they're all yellow at the moment. That means enemies are nearby and I can attack. Red means there's an enemy right next to you and you can attack. Green means there's no enemies nearby, but you can still attack. And if there's no gem at all, it just means you can't attack at the moment. Oh, hit the edge of the map. No, I don't want to go to Bootleg Bay just yet. I mean, I do want to go to Bootleg Bay, just not right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I've killed plenty. Go heal. Yeah, my party's getting quite badly hurt. I should Withdraw. Two of my people are unconscious. The one's nearly unconscious. Yeah, you're fine, but a few hits and you won't be. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to need 4,000 gold to train up to expert chain when I can do that. Which I'll probably get next level. I need 4,000 for the expert... no, 3,000 for expert air magic. Don't know why I'm going up here. The thing I'm after isn't up here. Well, let's see what we're doing.
Finest weapons in the land.
Let's see what we can get in here.
Mind, the magic of knowledge.
Meditation,
Spirit,
good
the
skill.
magic of
Can I
life.
get meditation? I want meditation.
Spirit, the magic of life.
Yes,
Spirit,
meditation's
the
worth it.
magic of life. Body, the magic of healing.
Cure poison. Don't have cure disease, but I have cure poison, but I can't afford that yet. Okay. Okay, I'll hold off on putting that up for now. Next level I want to get the expert chain. And then it's time to start working on all that other stuff. So for now, I think I need to go Bootleg Bay. For those of you who get offended by the sight of lots of persons of colour being cut down, you might already be far too offended by me having to cut down those followers of Bar. But it gets worse. For you. This is all pixels. Just remember that. Because we are going to be encountering cannibals. Aren't there chests or boxes or something around here? Yeah, there we go. I mean, you know, should probably get offended by cutting down all these lizard people as well. Just saying. That's a dungeon. We actually have a quest in that dungeon, but I'm going to do that one later. We don't need to rush into it. Bit of food. Get that corpse. Chest.
All right.
That's a good cloak. You know what? Some of this.
Aha.
Because he got this enchantment skill. Which is a very good skill to get. Don't know if you can enchant a pirate cutlass, but let's give this a try. Weak enchantments only, that's fine. Oh, spell failed. Need to increase his levels in enchanting. Cannibals! Nope. And that's why I wanted that fire spell, the Ring of Fire.
Someone heal me.
It's annoying I can't use it that often, but it's very effective. But now I need to just run, I'm being overwhelmed. Took out a lot of them, but I can only do so much. Good spot to heal. Good spot to save too. Let's go back, loot those corpses.
Got that one.
Cannibals, Witch Doctor, and I don't know what the tier 2 is. The female ones are actually a completely different... In the game code, they're a completely different enemy. So they have their own tiers. Which probably have exactly the same names, but that's not the point. Ooh! Lizard Wizard. Those are the ones that give you a chance, at least, of getting a decent bow. Headhunters, that's the tier 2. Cannibals, Headhunters, Witch Doctors. Well, I'm in a bad way and they're trying to surround me. Yep, poison, no, just weak. I don't need torchlight, it's broad daylight, what am I thinking? Do want wizard eye though. Killed enough to be able to level up. But weirdly, I'm not in a rush to level up. And you'll find out why at some point. Especially not now I've got Ring of Fire. Now let's just take the get the gold. That's what it's all about. So let's save that. I think there's chests over here and I just want to go and get them. Not going to focus too long on these sprites, they're not safe for YouTube.
Got it.
Handy. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Thought I could get another shot there. Oh, that's not good, they're chasing me. Where's a tavern? There's a tavern.
Serve your good stuff. Roam around the back.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I got this.
Room around the back.
See, if I do that, they all go back to where they started. Using sparks for this because it's just good at dealing good, strong upfront damage. That fire spell can hit. Oh, that took me down quickly.
Okay.
Okay, that didn't go according to plan. Took me down even quicker that time, and I killed most of them. I want to take these bones actually, because there's someone who. He could open that last time. Well, there's other bones. There were more bones, I'm sure. Let's not linger on the sprites of demonetization. I mean, I'm not being monetized anyway, but definitely won't be of that. Okay, let's just ignore that group. I think this one might be the one I'm after. The Fountain of Magic. Remember that thing about the wizard spells? Yeah, how's that? Done.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oh, that guy does expert
Would you like to
chain.
buy something?
2d5 plus 3, 2d4 plus 5. It's a bit expensive though.
Aha!
I don't know.
Come again.
I say they've given me tridents.
I don't know.
Aha! Would you like to buy something?
No, but I would like to sell some things. Yeah, just sell it.
Come again.
What you see is all I have.
Flame arrow.
Thanks. Come again.
Oh, you know what I can do? I'm gonna do it.
How you doing? How you doing?
Sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you. Yeah, just get rid of all that. Not really using it.
Come back.
I mean, I will be using it, but I'm not using it yet, so I might as well get rid.
How you doing? How you doing? Come back soon.
Greetings.
I need the gold more than I need the armor at the moment. But this is a bit of a waste. But use that. That wasn't a good hit, but it was fun.
Room around the back.
I can't really afford not to take him on. I need the gold. Be so much easier if he also had flame ring.
Room around the back.
And I'll take some of that food as well.
Good stuff.
Nope. Save. Wizard Eye. Fortunately, most of the ones that are left are actually the tougher enemies. Ah. Don't focus too long on the impaled corpses. Nope, save.
Got it.
Because last time I tried that, you failed.
Ah.
Poleaxe.
Aha.
Poleaxe is not spear. Da, 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 da. Just going to avoid you all.
Around the back.
So, Wells can give benefits. They can also kill you. 20 temporary might, that's not bad.
Hello. Hello.
Can we help? Have a nice day.
Do I want to level up?
Back for another lesson?
I'm going to say no for now. I've got my reasons. And it's all about saving money. I want to get to Freehaven. Freehaven. Now you've got here, you can start taking the horse carriage backwards and forwards. But until this point, you can't. So if you don't know that, you're just going to get stuck going around New Sorpigal, Crossline, Fist and Mist. Better mages. But they still go down to that fire spell, because that's a good fire spell. Ring of Fire. Just a shame it costs 10 spell points, because we've only got 20 each. 20, 20, 20. And he can't use it. No, no, I don't go back to Bootleg Bay, Jesus. Where am I? Over there, okay, I won't go that way. Dun, dun, dun. Probably gonna stop the stream shortly. Just want to get a few things done while I'm here in Freehaven.
How are you?
This would be someone good to bring along. Unlimited identification and 5% bonus to all experience. That's quite good.
Pleased to meet you. Hello. Thank you.
And now I am in the Earth Guild.
Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Greetings. Pleased to meet you.
Visit the guilds. I want that fire spell from my other guy.
Greetings. Hello.
I did Guild of Earth. Body.
Pleased to meet you. Greetings.
Water. Fire.
Magic of destruction.
Firing. Meteor shower is also really good, but I can't afford that. And that's for later.
Okay.
So now
Yes.
I can have this as a default.
Okay.
Yes.
So that gives me 6 castings to dive into a group of enemies, cast it off 6 times, and by then most of them should hopefully be dead if they're on the weaker side of things. Not all groups of enemies are going to be weak, of course, but hopefully enough will be.
Need a ride?
So that's been buffing him up a bit. Should probably use a couple on the other people. Oh well. So while I'm here, I want to make myself a little bit better, obviously. I'm going to be using most of the horseshoes on myself, just because I've got most of the utility skills and they need leveling up. Adept Guild of the Spirit.
Magic of life.
He doesn't need. I don't need meditation just yet.
How are you?
I do kind of want to get the expert air magic though.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Everyone's already that Canby is already an expert on fire magic. So what I want to do is go back to Castle Iron Fist.
Greetings. Hello.
Now, do I want to do this quest first? You know what? No, no. It's easy enough to do. I can do it whenever I want. I'll do it later.
See anything you like? Thanks.
And I want him to actually use that ring.
Pleased to meet you.
Need a ride?
You know what? I'm going to save it. I don't think I can safely open that. There's a chest over here. I don't think I can safely open it. But as long as I survive, that's all I really need. Because that's far from certain. It's Blackshire, land of werewolves. Survival is not a certainty.
know. I don't know.
As you can see, it's quite a good chest. Can I get away alive? They're after me. I'm faster, but not by much. Run away! Oh, I was killed by the chest.
Hi. Come on in. See you in the morning.
Need a ride?
Hitch up the horses.
Need a ride?
Hitch up the horses.
Castle Iron Fist. Let's go back to New
Need a
Silver.
ride? Need a ride?
Hitch up the horses.
Because this temple's relatively cheap.
Can we assist you? I'll be with you.
Death is not necessarily the
I
end.
don't know.
But we've got some nice loot. Let's check it out. This is a quest item.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon?
It's a good sword. Sword that might be worth replacing the for spear.
Can I help you find anything?
Poison resistance. Not that useful, but I'll wait until I've increased my merchant skill before I try to sell it.
No.
You have the skill.
Looking for a weapon? Come again?
Don't touch the merchandise.
Don't want to sell the Knight's Gauntlet, so I can give them to one of my people.
Come back soon.
Increased armor for no increased in increased armor for no increase in no decrease in their ability to act. Might have sparks, because you don't have sparks, do you? No. This might have sparks.
Magic of fire, air, water, and earth.
No. No sparks. That's a good spell. It can be used to take out even tougher enemies, but you can't. You need multiple castings, and we just don't have the build points for that. Good job there weren't any Goblin Kings, those would have probably survived. Yeah, firing the spell was Ring of Fire, whatever it's called, was taken out in later games, sadly. Probably because they thought it was too OP.
Got it.
You can actually take out enemies on the other side, round corners with it as well. Sell that. Health potion. Yeah, I'll sell that too. That's really not worth much.
Got it.
Useful. Sell that.
Aha.
Oh, that's really just not worth it.
Got it.
Just a quick way of identifying there. Chuck it out, identify it, pick up again. Ancient weapon. What could an ancient weapon be? It's a gun. It's a space gun. Why she got so much SP? Oh, it's because of that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just wondering why she had over 30. It's because she's got that sword. Swords aren't bad weapons, neither axes or any of the others really, except for the maces. Not maces, clubs. They're awful. But I don't know. It's just my thing. Given the choice, I prefer to give my archers spears. It's not meta or anything. It's just what I like to do. Okay, so I have no use for any of you people. I have no use to be remaining here.
Need a ride?
Hitch up the horses.
I should bring me in on the Sunday. Does this work? Yes, arena. That's what. Oh, nope. So the reason I didn't want to level up is because there's this place called the arena.
Need a ride?
The more powerful you are, the more powerful the enemies you face in the arena when you go for it.
With these surroundings.
And that includes your level. So by keeping my level low, I'm hopefully keeping the challenges that I face low. I mean, look, I'm already up against druids. Even though, and I'm only what, level 6? Yeah, level 6. So what I want to do is farm the arena for a little bit. I know in Might and Magic 7 there's a quest that demands you get so many victories at minimum at a certain level in the arena to advance in the Nightline. I don't know if that's the same in this game. And now I've got kids screaming out the window. That happens a lot around here, I'm not entirely sure why. But Lord is as difficult as the arena gets, and it's tailored to your level and your equipment and all that sort of stuff. So this is hardest tier arena. But because I'm not stupidly powerful, I'm actually able to complete it. Everything dead, as it should be. Let's just pop that up to be sure. And in the arena, none of the corpses give you anything. You can't farm gold off of the corpses, sadly. Just nice music. Yeah, the Might and Magic series has great music. But what I can do, after completing it, you collect the arena reward, which is gold. So I want to try and get at least 5 Lord level arena rewards, and you can only go there on a Sunday. So I'm gonna chill and just hang around here till next Sunday. Thursday. I should check out the bows.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Looking for a weapon?
Well, I never.
That is a better bow. I don't mind getting slightly better bows. That's always handy.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
Weak. Yeah, burst of feathers. I think that's what. Just weak. Doesn't say what actually does though. Does it even have negative side effects?
Ready to learn something new? That will be useful. That will be useful.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Good day.
Hello, come on in. Coming right up. Coming right up.
Yep, stables 9 fish. You can fire almost any kind of monsters up.
Enjoy your stay.
So wait until dawn. Wait until dawn. Wait 1 hour.
Need a ride? Hitch up the
Arena!
horses.
Hello.
I don't know about this.
Lord! I'm killing peasants. So yeah, this guy, never see him anywhere outside the arena. It's just a low-level mob that was never put into the actual final game, but he's still on the arena lists. I think that's everyone. So yeah, by managing my level, by managing my stuff, I can actually complete the arena quite easily. And in relative safety.
Hello, come on, enjoy your stay. Hello, enjoy your stay. Hello, enjoy your
Thursday,
stay. Hello, enjoy your stay.
Friday,
Hello, enjoy your stay.
Saturday,
Hello, come on, enjoy your
Sunday.
stay.
I'll check the bow shop again.
Don't touch the merc. See it tight.
Looking for a weapon?
Well, I never.
Those are better bows.
Come
I
again?
can afford to splurge a little bit because I'm getting all my arena gold.
Looking for a weapon? Come again?
Yeah, just upgrading my bows by tier isn't going to affect the arena mobs that much.
Need a ride? Hitch up the horses.
Hello.
I'm not familiar with these surroundings.
Borg. I think he's at tier 2.
I need help.
I said it would not change it that much, but here we are. That one got a bit away from me. I don't think that was the bows, it's just random luck.
How are
I
you?
got a bad feeling about this
Because exactly what spawns is, it's a bit random.
Got that one.
Got him.
Here's the die. That's all of them. See, this one wasn't so bad. Complete wipe. Of them, not me.
Hello, how are you?
Oh yeah, and she has expert wizard eye, so it gives me more information. That's nice. So I need to visit a temple. I got poisoned. You know, now would be a great time to get Borg, to get myself that cure poison.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh,
Finest
junk.
weapons in the land.
Lots of junk.
See you, cheapskate.
How rude.
Good time to stock up on the poison.
Magic of knowledge.
Cure paralysis, I will take that.
Spirit, the magic of
And I'll
life.
take that meditation as well. I'll also take that heroism. And that remove curse.
Body, the magic of healing.
Cure wounds. Yeah, I'll take cure wounds. Oh. Doesn't have any of those spells.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Well, body spells, cure weakness, first aid, cure wounds, protection from blood. Okay. See how quickly the gold starts going down once you start spending
See
it.
anything you like?
Ooh, essence of endurance. I'll save doing black potions for when I do black potions.
See anything you like?
No.
May we be of service? Bit long.
Hello.
Why is my reputation going down?
Hi. Hello.
There's people up here as well.
Good day.
Expert learning,
Hi.
expert diplomacy. Don't need either of those.
Hey, looking to train?
I do not want to work out. I do not want to run the risk of upsetting the balance in the arena just yet.
Good day.
I've run how many of those now? 3 of them? Oh, awards? Three Lord Arena victories. I want to get another 2.
Hello, come on, enjoy your stay. Hello, enjoy your stay. Hello, come on, enjoy your
Wednesday,
stay. Hello,
Thursday,
enjoy your stay.
Friday,
Hello, come on, enjoy your
Saturday,
stay. Hello, come on, enjoy your
Sunday.
stay.
So I'm going to get these 2 victories and then I think I'm going to call an end to the stream. It's been nearly 4 hours.
You need a ride? Hitch up the horses.
I could keep playing this
Hello.
probably for another 4 hours. It's probably best that I don't. Yep, Ring of Fire, a wonderful spell. Just great for dealing with swarms of enemies when they get around you. And for taking care of enemies that you might not otherwise be able to take care of, but from around corners. Very good spell.
Got that one.
Sparks has more raw damage potential to a single target, but Ring of Fire for dealing with groups, perfect. I'm going to head back up here just to make sure that you know, that guild might have restocked its spells, and it would be good to get myself some cure disease or cure poison. I mean, cure paralysis is good and all, but don't encounter paralysis that often, to be fair.
Body, the magic of healing.
Cure poison.
Yes.
Now, what do these have?
Spirit, the magic of life.
I don't have. I don't have that spell, so I'm just going to buy it.
Mind, the magic of knowledge.
That spell's gone later on. Pretty sure. Oh, new meditation.
Okay.
I've wasted gold, oh no!
Closed.
See anything you like?
This is the same shop as last time. I've cheated.
Thanks.
So that's shield in my inventory. The guy over here actually wants it, but I'm going to hold on to it for now because I don't want to gain a positive reputation either. Some of you familiar with the game may realise what I intend to go for,
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
but that's going to be something to share with the uninitiated
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
next week, Monday.
Enjoy your stay.
But before I go to the stables, I am going to check to see if there's anything else worth buying.
For a weapon?
Precision bow is worth buying.
Come again.
So now I can get rid of that one.
For a weapon?
I think everyone's now got a precision bow. Yep. And I'm going to check back up there at the guilds. I don't think that place can do a cure disease. I think that's actually rated quite highly in this game. So I don't know if it will ever have that for sale. At least not this particular guild. But I'll check that magic shop as well, because there might be something.
Body, the magic of healing.
Cure wounds, weakness. I don't need speed right now. Got cure poison. Don't need harm.
Mind, the magic of knowledge.
Mind blast.
Spirit, the magic of life.
Do I have heroism? Yes, yes I do. Do I have expert spirit? No, no I do not. Okay.
Spirit, the magic of life.
That becomes quite good once you've got at least expert, so it can affect the entire party. And Lucky Day can wait because that needs a master.
See anything you like?
I should probably buy some leather boots. I think people are walking around without better boots. Poison resistance, fort, charm.
Thanks.
She's got boots. She hasn't. They can do better boots. There you go. Tiny little increase. Won't dramatically affect the arena. Okay, this should be the last arena trip. Let's just have a little save to make
Need a ride?
just be on the safe side.
Hitch up the horses.
Doesn't
And,
look too safe around here.
Lord. I think we got this. That went well. Should have her cast Wizard Eye, she's got the extra magic point for it. And I think that's all of them. An extra 3,000 gold.
How are you?
And with that, I think that's a good time to call the stream. So if I just do that. Yep, that's it folks, that's the call of the stream. It's been a 4-hour stream, that was a good stream. I'm really happy to keep going, but it's been a while, it's been a long stream. I think that's a good place to call a break. Next time I play, I hope to do the thing that I'm also hoping to do. The reason why I don't want to gain any positive reputation. Which is a pain, because there's a bunch of other stuff I want to do that all gives me positive reputation. But with that, yeah, call it there. This has been Borg the Barbarian. Dwarf Fortress will be on Friday this week, as long as I can get the room to myself for a little while. Might and Magic Mondays returns when else, but next Monday. I'm not sure what's going to be going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. No, Friday's Dwarf Fortress. I know what's going on Friday. Friday's Dwarf Fortress. But for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing yet. So, and considering Tuesday is just tomorrow, yeah, I can't do the Ina tomorrow thing. No, I can't do that. But considering that tomorrow is in fact tomorrow, it's a bit disturbing. I haven't really given it any thought. But hey, just gonna ring it. Might do nothing. Might do something. Might do that other game that I've been playing lately. Yeah, I might do that, or I might not. You don't know. Also need to start the new Barbarian and Keyboard Versus series. So look forward to that. But for now, this has been Borg the Barbarian. To anyone who ever watches this, I hope you had a good day, and goodbye.